Hey, how you doing? My name's Rich, and I'm going to show you how to get your CDL without going to a truck driving school or using a company to get your CDL on. Hi, my name's Rich, and I'm going to show you how to get your CDL without going to a company or paying $5,000 for a truck driving school or more money. So we're going to start off like this. The way I did it, this is what I did. I studied. First you gotta get your permit. Okay, you get your permit. You need to go to the DMV office, and if you studied already, this is what you need to study if you want to drive a Class A truck: general knowledge, air brakes, and also combinations. Now, if you want to drive a Class B, you need to study Class B and also air brakes. And I just prefer you to get your endorsements. It's nothing but a little bit more reading. And if you pass your test on the first time, it's free. So I want you to get your endorsements because it's gonna look good in your resume. And depending on how long you have them, it's gonna stay with you. You know what I mean? So if you want to join a gas company, you've been driving truck and you also had that endorsement on you for the amount of years. You know what I'm saying? But please do know that you have to retake that test. I think within every 2 years or something like that. And it's easy, you know what I mean? But you get back to it. You go to DMV. You need to bring your ID. You need proof of residency, birth certificate, social. That's what you require. You know what I'm saying? You have to fill a little bit of paperwork out, and that's what you require to take the test. After that, you're good. So, with that being said, if you're studying, I don't want you to. You can. I had to do it like that till I found out my way of passing the test. But this is what the book looks like. And this is, I'm in South Carolina now. I'm from Florida, but I moved to, Carolina. This is what the book looks like. See how thick it is? And the book's going to tell you what you need to know. I say the only thing you need out of that book is the pre-trip inspection part. That's the most important part when you getting ready to. I'll tell you about it when I get to it. But that's the most important part. But the way I passed tests, when I found out, you go to study guide. I actually have a YouTube video about it. Just look that up and it'll tell you from there. But I'm gonna tell you a little bit for right now. You go online, you go to any type of study guide for your state, CDL, and try to take, a practice test. Just take the test, just, go up your best ability to pass it. But if you don't pass it, it's alright. All those answers, they only give you all the answers of what you got right and wrong. What you need to do is get a pencil and paper and write those answers and the questions that they give you right. You know what I'm saying? Write them down and study them because they on the same test. Same test, I promise you. I took that test plenty of times, man. They're on it. I have all my endorsements, so I'm not gonna lie to you. So, okay, once you pass that test, you know what I'm saying? If you do it on your time, it's off of you. You know what I'm saying? You want to get your CDL that bad, you can get it within a week. If you really want it bad, that's how I want it. I've wanted it real bad. You know what I mean? But also, you need to once you pass your test, you need to go to the doctor's office and schedule a CDL physical to get your medical card. The physical just like any other physical, but most importantly, you do not fail that eye exam. If you got, you wear glasses, go ahead and get glasses. Because you fail that eye exam, they're not going to get you a medical card. And that means you can't get your CDL. Okay? And, make sure they check your blood pressure and everything. You know what I mean? Make sure all of that is good. And then certain jobs, they want you to do their own physical. You know what I mean? If you're doing a heavy lifting job, they're going to do a little test while you're getting physical on that. See how much, if you can handle the weight that's about to come your way with your job. And, I'm 25 years old and I got my CDL when I was 21. and life's been good for me. You know what I mean? I'm bringing home over 1,000 a week. You know, I deliver food products. You know, such as Outback. You know, all these major companies that you're hearing about, Ruby Tuesdays. I deliver to them, and that changed my whole life, man. Got two cars. Got me an apartment now. I remember I was struggling. I used to do tattoos, man. I used to do whatever I can, to survive. You know how it is, man. It's time for a change. You know what I'm saying? You better than that. Now I'm telling you, man, if you see me, look, I got tattoos. I'm tatted up everywhere. I got piercings. You know what I mean? I'm black, but, that race card, I don't do that because you have a strong resume. You can change anybody's perspective about you. You know what I mean? That's why they can't judge me, because I got experience. You know what I mean? They need drivers bad. Truck drivers make a lot of money, man. Quit that. Get rid of that little, $7 an hour job, that Burger King job. If you're trying to be in the fast food restaurant business, you need to try to work your way up to be a manager. Because if you're not trying to do that, you don't need to be working now. You need to find your way out of there. So let me get back to it. Also, once you get your medical card, then you can, start looking around and find places to take your test, your road test. And your road test, it's if you have a big DMV and they have the actual road test people there, like with the actual trucks, go there because it's way cheaper. You know what I mean? But if you don't have none of that, the major DMV like that, go to a truck driving school and use their trucks. And then, they take their test. You got to schedule for an appointment. Usually only take the first. You only get one test of the most money. So the only time you paying the most money is the first time. But after that, it'll be cheaper. So the first one, it'll be like $300 to $375. Okay, if you fail, either your pre-trip or your road test, you gotta reschedule. Well, after that, it's gonna be cheap. It's gonna be like $75 or $80 to $95 after that. So keep retesting. Because if you do fail, go again, because he's gonna tell you what you did wrong. So go study. If you failed your pre-trip, go get back in the book, and study. See if you did wrong. And also, man, y'all use YouTube, man. I love YouTube because it teach you a lot of things, man. I loved it. I love YouTube with a passion. I took my CDL test. I never drove a truck in my life, or a manual truck. I had a motorcycle. I put two and two together. Shifting gears, it's the same thing. Man, the first time getting that semi truck, man, that was my first time ever. Taking my test was my first time ever getting semi truck. I lied to the man. I lied to him. I told him my dad was a truck driver, which he was, but I never rode with him. Never knew anything about driving a truck, man. Talking about somebody I was scared. My first time ever getting this in my truck, man. I had to play it off. I was like, fuck it. I got to get this money. I got to get it. I'm not about to fail. But, man, once you give your fears, man, you good. Changing them gears most important. Look on YouTube how to drive a semi truck or how to drive a manual. You know what I'm saying? And also, pre-trip is very important. That's the only thing you need to worry about is pre-trip. You know what I'm saying? Your pre-trip. You need to know the trailer. You need to know what's on the trailer. And, the lug nuts from your tires and under the hood. You know what I mean? It's very simple. You point it out to them what everything is. You know what I'm saying? If you want to know anything else, just tell them. You know what I mean? It's tight and secure. Tight and secure. You know what I'm saying? Go around the whole trailer, point everything out. Do it real good, and he'll leave you alone until you get straight to the test. And once you do your road test, man, it's all on you. They're gonna have you do backup tests. They have to pull up, back up, and nowadays everybody's doing that parallel parking. That is hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. I studied YouTube. And my first time doing it, man, I passed. So study on that. Study on that, man. For real. That parallel parking, the semi truck ain't fucking easy. And if you got a truck, just get you rent a U-Haul trailer and use that. It's the same concept. Actually, that is way harder than driving a semi truck with a trailer on the back. Like a little trailer is so hard to maneuver. It will get you right, man. Just back up. And I mean, that's